What's up, guys? It's predictions live edition. We're live streaming predictions now because on my phone I ran out of storage and I don't really feel like going back and deleting everything, so here you go. Penn State fan reaction from last week was literally a couple words. Penn State folded like a house of cards on 4th and 5. Alright, Georgia Tech at Louisville. Georgia Tech. I get a feeling that the triple option. I don't know why. I just don't think Louisville's going to be able to stop it. I just got a feeling. Syracuse going to Pitt. Syracuse hung with Clemson, and Pitt lost to North Carolina. I think you can figure out who's going to win. It's Syracuse. Boston College going to NC State. NC State. I don't really give a shit about either one of these teams. NC State because they're at home. Clemson at Wake Forest. This is kind of interesting. Clemson has Lawrence back. I think Clemson's going to bounce back and win this game by a touchdown or two, but I think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be an easy one against Wake Forest, especially going to Wake Forest. Florida State at Miami. Honestly, I think Florida State's going to get embarrassed on a football field this week. 45-3 Miami. Oh boy, here we go. Number 6 Notre Dame going to Blacksburg at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody called me. I don't know why. Okay, Notre Dame going to Blacksburg. Virginia Tech lost to Old Dominion by 2 touchdowns, so Notre Dame. Alright, Big 12. Probably one of the worst conferences. Ooh, actually a good game. 19 Texas versus Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry. Texas lost to fucking Maryland, and Maryland is trash. Maryland is trash. Okay? They're garbage. Oklahoma is not that great either. 2 completely overrated teams. Fight me in the comments. I like Oklahoma, though. Kansas at West Virginia. West Virginia is probably the only team. West Virginia is probably the only team in the Big 12 that isn't overrated. West Virginia, I don't know what that noise was. Don't worry about it. Iowa State at Oklahoma State. I'm picking Oklahoma State because they're at home. And if they were going to Iowa State, I would pick Iowa State. But I like Oklahoma. Kansas State at Baylor. Baylor is trash. Kansas State is not that great either, but I'm picking them because Baylor is trash. Alright, Big 10. Maryland at Michigan. Michigan actually looks decent, so I'm picking Michigan. Northwestern at Michigan State. Michigan State's going to win before they get annihilated at Beaver Stadium next week. I'll tell you why I think that. Illinois at Rutgers. What a game. I'm picking Illinois because Rutgers got blown out by damn Buffalo, and you got a problem. Iowa at Minnesota. Pick Iowa? I don't know. Indiana at Ohio State. Ohio State was the luckiest team ever last week and got kicked up and down the field for 4 quarters. Did you get an unknown phone? No, I did not. I don't think I did. But yes, Ohio State was the luckiest team in the country last week and basically got kicked up and down the field for 4 quarters. But Penn State's play callers shit themselves in the 4th quarter. So Ohio State's going to beat Indiana. Just putting out what I think. Nebraska at Wisconsin. Nebraska's 0-4. Wisconsin lost to BYU. So I'll go Wisconsin. Alright, Pac-12, the better than ACC. Arizona State at Colorado State. I think Arizona State's going to win. Better coach team, and I think they win. Washington at UCLA. UCLA went from being a top news story to now I forgot they even existed. Washington. Washington State at Oregon State. Washington State. Oregon State's garbage. They let up 77 points to Ohio State. California at Arizona. California. They're Cal. They lost to Oregon, but Oregon's a good team. Utah at Stanford. I like Stanford. I think Stanford gets it done after getting crushed by Notre Dame last week. SEC, the best conference. I used to do that sarcastically last year, but it's the best conference now. Okay, Alabama and Arkansas. Alabama is going to win like 77-0. Alabama is going to win the national championship. Can we all just agree on that? Missouri at South Carolina. I don't even know why the rest of these SEC teams are even trying. The Missouri at South Carolina. I like South Carolina because they're at home. I don't know. LSU at Florida. LSU has played a really tough schedule. I like LSU and pretty easy game. UL Monroe at Ole Miss. What? Ole Miss doesn't play defense, but I still think they'll win. Kentucky at Texas A&M. This game will determine if Kentucky is good or not going to Texas A&M. If they win this game, I will consider Kentucky a legit team that might make some noise. But I like Kentucky in this one. I think they are a very motivated and hyped up team. I think they're going to get it done in College Station. Vanderbilt at Georgia. Georgia looks like the most flat, uninspired team in the country right now. I like Georgia to win this one, though, because it's a Vanderbilt. Auburn going to Mississippi State. Well, I think I'm going to pick Mississippi State. I think offense is going to be too much for Auburn, and I think they're going to get beat. And I think Mississippi State's going to get the upset at home. It's going to be crazy. And, yeah. All right. We got to pick UCF because UCF is the only team UCF is good. I think we can all agree on that. They're an American, right? Right. Yeah, SMU at UCF. UCF embarrassed Pitt. Good job, UCF. We all like you. Yeah, alright guys. That's it. Those are the great predictions that we say. So yeah, peace out. I'm gonna go back to being depressed.